Okay. This is part 2 of the lesson I'm starting, y'all. Okay, let's get a copyright. Let's go back to the copyright because we're gonna be watching the video. I won't get on no excuse to stop the video from playing. I mean, for me playing the video or talking about getting me a violation. Copyright statute of 1976.
The Copyright Act of 1976 significantly updated U.S. copyright law. It made federal protection automatic and set the standard term as the author's life plus 50 years, defining key rights, and including the concept of fair use for things like teaching and research. For legal advice, consult a professional.
Wow. Look at this shit. You see? Wow. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Damn. Wow. See, they fuck with my shit, man, big time. These devils. Look at that. Hold on, let me do this real quick. All right, let's try that. Something ain't right here. This is not normal, man. Okay, copyright, fair use of the copyright statute of 1976. All right. So, y'all seen it. So I'm not, it's fair use, I'm not getting paid. It's strictly for educational purposes. So, man, this place is corroding, man, from the inside, man. You see? It's corroding from the inside. Look at that. Damn. Look at this shit, man. Yeah, they messing with my, they might be shadow banning my video, okay? But anyway, y'all heard it. So fair use again. Let's do it again. Fair use of the copyright statute of 1976. See, they messing with, wow. See, look at that. Yeah, they messing with it. So, yeah, it said Copyright Act of 1976, a major revision bringing U.S. law closer to an international standard, shifting protection from publication based on fixation based and extending terms life plus 70 years, but failures often center on complexities like the fair use doctrine, ambiguity, challenges in applying termination rights, especially retroactively, debates over a compulsory license, etc., music, ongoing tension between creator rights and public access. Okay, so here go. So fair use, I'm not getting paid. It's strictly for news, commentary, research, so on. That's part of the doctrine. So let's go and go into it. Here we go right there. Let's go and go into it. Yeah, they messing with my cameras, man. I don't know why. I don't want to spend too much time, because I'm gonna upload these videos as soon as I get done doing right, so let's go back to the video, what we were watching. See, they messing with the channel already, man, with the video. Let me see here. Where was we?
I can't empty my bladder, not even with Flomax. Will this work for me? All right, pay close attention.
Which makes accountability almost impossible. DHS have said it sent roughly 3,000 federal agents from ICE and Border Patrol to Minnesota as part of their Operation Metro Surge and claimed more than 3,000 arrests in 6 weeks. But it's hard to take them at their word, right? When the woman spearheading their operation reacts like this when she's presented with the facts contradicting the narrative that Kristi Noem and co. are spreading.
Sure. But you just said millions. What's the breakdown of the percentage of those who you have in custody who have actually committed a criminal offense versus just the civil infraction? Every single individual has committed a crime, but 70% of them have committed or have charges against them on violent crimes and crimes that they are charged with or have been convicted of that have come from other countries that are here illegally, first of all, and then they have committed a criminal act while they've been here or in their home countries as well. It's not 70%. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. 70% of everyone. You guys changing your percentage. You pick and choose what numbers you think work, but that is the facts, is that 70% of the people that we have detained have charges against them or have been convicted of charges, and they need to be brought to justice. And we're going to keep doing that no matter how much you guys keep lying and don't tell the public the truth. It absolutely is that these law enforcement officers are out there every day doing the work to protect the American people, and they will keep doing that because they believe in enforcing the law, which is exactly what President Trump has charged them with. Okay.
So you got all these Nazis, man. You know, you got all these right-wing Nazis. You know, they know their time is up. They know they on the decline and we on the rise. So that's the spirit of Esau. Okay, that's Esau's spirit. So that's how you know these people. Now, you know, hey, they let them do what they do. Cause hey, this is the last hurrah, Jack. And we've been, you know, this is what we've been saying. Okay, this is the last hurrah for these devils. All right, their judgment is coming. A day is coming. Okay, let's go and get some more scriptures. Let me see where we stopped at. Okay, so every kingdom divided, they all divided. They, you know, you hear talking about the left, these leftists. So at that left-right paradigm, you know, both of them working for the same people. And matter of fact, after I read this scripture, I'm gonna show y'all for all the new people. I'm gonna read this covenant to you all. Okay, it said, so law enforcement against law enforcement. So the kingdom divided does not announce its collapse. It demonstrates it, see? It said when people accuse police authority fractures, okay, this is not protest, it's institutional alarm. Conflicting oaths reveal conflicting masters. Okay, scriptures already explain this fracture. Okay, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. See? So federal versus local is not unity, it's division. Desolation begins before destruction. The system cannot agree on its own rules. So enforcement without coordination breeds chaos. So chaos invites judgment. This division accelerate collapse. The stand is already failing, you know? So let's get one more. It said the guns drawn moment Okay, so gun drawn during routine enforcement reveals fear. Fear is authority. It is dangerous. It said fear in authority is dangerous. Force replaces confidence when legitimacy erodes. This was not escalation; it was exposure. So Scripture speaks on rulers who tremble. Isaiah chapter 37, verse 2. It said, it reads, the instrument also of the churl are evil. Say what? The instrument also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words. See, what you see a line? Okay, even when the needy speaketh right, see? So weapons become instrument of intimidation, lies justify force. The innocents are treated as threats. Truth no longer de-escalates. Okay, fear control the interaction. This is not a protection, it's domination. The poor are always first. Okay? Let me read one more. It said, authority hides itself, Salafia. Mask authority. Authority that hides its face, fear accountability. Masks are not for safety, they're for denial. Unidentified power is unrestrained power. Okay? This is deliberate obscurity. Scripture warn us about unseen rulers. Okay, Psalm chapter 82 verses 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundation of the earth are out of course. So everything is out of course right now, man. So darkness replaces transparency. Foundation shift when truth is hidden. Law without identity breeds abuse, see? And that's what we're saying. Accountability disappear. This is structural decay. Order dissolves quietly. Judgment follows darkness. Okay, I want to read something to you all. And this is what's been going on for the last 500 years. So this thing, the Lord is bringing it to a close, to a head now. See, we had to go through this here for 500 years because this was our punishment for disobeying the Lord. You know, disobeying our orders, man, and not returning to our power. So the Lord gave us over to that Deuteronomy chapter 15 on down. Okay? Deuteronomy 28 verses 15 on down. Curse, read the whole chapter. Okay, let me start here. Okay, see, these devils got a secret covenant, man, these elites. They got a secret covenant too. Okay, nothing to go into it. It said, an illusion, it will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Those who will see it will be thought of as insane. We will create separate fronts to prevent them from seeing the connection between us. We will behave as if we are not connected to keep the illusion alive. Our goal will be accomplished one drop at a time so as to never bring suspicion upon ourselves. This will also prevent them from seeing the changes as they occur. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the absolute. We will work together always and will remain bound by blood and secrecy. death will come to those who speak. See, we will keep their lifespan short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will we will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways. So they will never see what is happening. It's just not going on right now. Everything that I just read to you all, in some form or fashion, have y'all not experienced this? Have y'all not seen this? Okay? It said, we will use, let's read that again. It said, we will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so they will never see what is happening. Okay, look up that word subtle. Come on now. Subtle. Okay, subtle, the definition for subtle is especially of a change or distinction, so delicate or precise to be difficult to analyze or describe. Okay? It said a mixture or effect delicately complex and understand. Subtle lightning. Okay? Making use of clever or sloppy, making use of clever and indirect methods to achieve something. See, and that's what this is what these devils have been doing. And look it up in the Merriam dictionary. So pleasing to the sense in a mild or nuanced way, delicate or exclusive. Okay. B, difficult to understand or perceive, obscured sense. 1C, the subtle truth, a subtle change, subtle difference in sound. And while there are certain similarities between the two, there are two subtle differences. Okay? This just give me examples. Okay, how they work. The word that was that would be obscured 1C sense, a subtle truth, a subtle change, subtle differences in sound. It said while there are certain similarities between the two, there are also subtle differences. C, it said clever and indirect, disguise and purpose. Okay. A subtle nod to the original show. Okay. Gentle sense, 1A. Okay. It says having or involving keen perception or insight. A subtle mind, a subtle scholar. Okay, there's examples. Okay, 3. It said 3A, highly skillful expert, a subtle craftsman. See, all right. B, a cunning maid or contrived, ingenuous. Okay, 4, it said artful, crafty. Okay, 5, it said operating. It said operating insidiously. See, this is what they doing right now. All right, so let's go back to what I was reading. All right, let's keep going. Oh, so it said, so we will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so they will never see what is happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators, and sedatives in food and water. Are they not doing this? Also in the air. Is this not going on? Where they poison the air? You know, chemtrails everywhere. They would be blanketed by poison everywhere they turn. The soft metals would cause them to lose their mind. It's not people losing their fucking mind right now as I'm reading this. It said, we will promise to find a cure from our many fronts, yet we will feed them more poison. See? They will be blanketed by poison everywhere they turn. Okay? It said the poison will be absorbed through their skin and mouth. They will destroy their minds, reproductive systems. For all this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. All right? It says here, the poison will be hidden in everything that surrounds them, in what they drink, eat, breathe, or wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poison, for they can see far. So they saying the prophets, they talking about us. Those who can see, the prophets, the Lord's seers. We can see what's going on. Through the Spirit of the Lord, man, resting upon us, we're able to see what's going on. Okay, starting with the elder apostles and the bishops and the like-minded men on down to myself, man, we can see all this here. We can see exactly how they moving. You know, we've been seeing this, you know I've been, since I done came into this truth and turned back to the Lord started showing me things that he normally wouldn't reveal to me if I was in the world, you see. Let me see where we stopped at. So let's go back here. Let's start right here. It said the soft metals will cause them to lose their mind. We will promise to find a cure from our many fronts, yet we will feed them more poisons. The poison will be absorbed through their skin and mouth. They will destroy their minds, reproductive systems. For all this, their children will be born dead. We will conceal this information. The poison will be hidden in everything that surrounds them, in what they drink, eat, breathe, wear. That's why I be itching all the time, because of the clothes that I be having on, man. It's my skin is allergic to a lot of these clothes that I wear. We don't supposed to be wearing polyester, and we supposed to wear straight up silk or cotton. Okay? Our body have a negative reaction to the clothes and stuff we wear, you know? That's why I be itching all the time. Okay, I had to put on grease. Even when I put the grease or the lotion on, still be itching. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, it said the poison will be absorbed through their skin, mouth. They will destroy their mind, reproductive system. From all this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. The poison will be hidden in everything that surrounds them, in what they drink, eat, breathe, or wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poison, for they can see far. We will teach them that the poisons are good. with fun images and musical tone. So they give you all these actors that done sold their soul and are going on these podcasts or either in the media. They've been doing this for years, making commercials, promoting this poison, on our people. Okay? Even their own, they don't mind getting at a few of their own just to get at the whole of us. They've been trying to kill us off for 500 years. Over 2,000. Shit, since Jacob and Esau been in existence. Okay? All right, let me see here. And they came through the spirit. They inherited that Cain and Abel spirit. Jacob inherited Abel spirit, and Esau inherit Cain's spirit, the spirit of Cain. Okay. Let's keep reading. It says, we will teach them. Matter of fact, let's start back here. It says, we must be ingenious in dispensing the poison, for they can see far. We will teach them that the poisons are good, with fun images and musical tone. Those they look up to will help. See, we will enlist them to push our poisons. They will see our products being used in film, will grow accustomed to them, and will never know their true effects. See, and when they give birth, we will inject poison into their blood, into the blood of their children, and convince them it's for their health. Okay, it said we will start early on with their minds. When their minds are young, we will target their children with what children love most, sweet things. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metal. We will kill their minds and steal their future. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicines that will make them sicker and cause other disease, for which we will create yet more medicine. See? We will render them, say what? We will render them, say what? We will render them docile and weak before our power. See? And you got Jay still trying to say these dogs. Okay? Oh, Stockholm Syndrome ass niggas. Okay? Let's keep going. It said we will render them docile and weak before us by our power. They will grow depressed, slow, and obese. It's not people, you got a lot of obese people running around because it's from the food that they've been eating. Okay? It says they will grow depressed, slow, obese, and when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison. See? We will focus their attention towards money. Say what? We will focus their attention towards money and material goods, so they may never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures, and games, so they may never be the one with the oneness of it all. Their minds will belong to us, and they will do as we say. If they refuse, we will find ways to implement mind-altering technology into their lives. We will use fear as our weapon. We will establish their governments and establish the opposites within. We will own both sides, see? We will always hide our objective but carry out our plan. They will perform the labor for us, and we shall prosper from their toil. Our families will never mix with theirs. Our blood must be pure always, for it is the way. We will make them kill each other when it suits us. See, this is where we at now. We will keep them separated with the one by dogma and religion. Okay? We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what to think and how. We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what to think and how. See? We will guide them kindly and gently, letting them think they are guiding themselves. See? You see, this is what this is how this man get down. I'm gonna start right there. Oh, okay, let's read this right here. It said, we will foment animosity between them through our factions. See, this is what's going on now. When a light shall shine among them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death, whichever suits us best. Okay, we're gonna start right there, and I'm gonna bring out a few more scriptures. See, this is where we at right now. Okay, now they threaten to kill. They're gonna try to come after us, the prophets. Okay, but we ain't worried about them. We fearing the Lord. I know me personally. I'm fearing the Lord. I don't give a shit what they do to me, cause at the end of the day, the Lord is guiding these devils. Okay, I'm gonna trust in my power, and I advise y'all to do the same. Those who believe. Trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay? So, let's get, so Psalm chapter 82 verses 5 said, they know not, neither will they understand, they walk on in darkness, see? So 2/3 of our people been walking on in darkness, and they know not. It said all the foundation of the earth is out of course, see? So all the foundations of the earth is out of course. So darkness replaces transparency, foundation shift when truth is hidden. Law without identity breeds abuse. Accountability disappears, okay? And this is what we're seeing. This is structural decay. Order dissolves quietly. Judgment follows darkness, see? So quotas turn people into numbers. Incentives corrupt enforcement. Speed replaces